What is going on, you guys? Vikram Prashar here, and I'm here to tell you guys why Becky Lynch versus Ronda Rousey should be the first ever women's main event of WrestleMania without Charlotte Flair involved whatsoever. Now, when saying this, I mean Charlotte Flair isn't facing Ronda, Charlotte isn't facing Becky, it isn't a triple threat match with Charlotte Flair. This is just a one-on-one match with Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey. Now, before you guys think I'm down talking Charlotte Flair, at first Charlotte versus Ronda was a dream match, but we got that Survivor Series. Now, I know that match ended up getting fucked over, but we got that match at Survivor Series. And that match was supposed to be Becky Lynch versus Ronda Rousey, but unfortunately Becky Lynch suffered an injury, so Charlotte had to take her place. Now, fast forward, Becky Lynch won the Women's Royal Rumble, and ever since then, Becky versus Ronda has been a WrestleMania dream match for everybody. Charlotte versus Ronda is no longer a WrestleMania dream match because even though the ending sucked, we simply got that already. So now, last night on Monday Night Raw, basically what happened was Becky Lynch was told she has to apologize to the Authority or she's not main eventing Mania, and she apologized, but then Vince McMahon came out and he said he doesn't accept the apology. Charlotte Flair will be taking your place and you're suspended for 60 days. Now, I know this is part of the storyline, and we're definitely not going to get Charlotte versus Ronda at Mania because that would be a really stupid decision, but chances are what this is going to lead to is Becky versus Charlotte versus Ronda Rousey in a triple threat match. Now, don't get me wrong, this match would be phenomenal. This match would be absolutely amazing, but it just simply isn't worthy of being the main event of WrestleMania, especially the first ever women's main event of WrestleMania. Are you serious? Becky Lynch versus Ronda Rousey in a one-on-one match is worthy of being the first ever women's main event of WrestleMania. And even before I was skeptical on that, because I'm a huge Seth Rollins fan and wanted to see Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins main event. But as I saw the build-up to this match, I'm like, okay, this match deserves to main event. But the thing is, this feud is between Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey. That's it. This feud has been boiling up for months, and everybody has wanted to see this for months without no Charlotte Flair. Now, don't get me wrong, the match could be amazing, but the build-up, the story behind this match isn't WrestleMania main event worthy. Now, God bless Roman Reigns' career. I hope he returns, and I hope that he's healthy, because although I wasn't his biggest fan, he was still a top dog on Monday Night Raw. But it's not a secret that his main events at WrestleMania have sucked. WrestleMania 31 was good, but if he ended up winning that match, it would have just ruined it all. 32's match was horrible. 33's match was slow. You can't blame him for that because, he was with Undertaker. Undertaker's a bit old. But even he shouldn't even won that match. And WrestleMania 34 just wasn't that hyped up. So it's safe to say that the WrestleMania main events for the past few years have sucked. And now that Roman's gone, we can have someone else in there, and chances are the match will be pretty good. But if you're going to do Charlotte versus Ronda versus Becky, frankly, I think I can say this for all the fans. I don't care how good that match turns out to be. It's not Charlotte Flair's moment. That's just it. Now, even if Charlotte doesn't win, because Becky Lynch has to win, whether it's the triple threat match or one-on-one, because this is Becky's moment. I heard it's so Charlotte takes the pin. Why, dude? Becky's the perfect person to pin Ronda for the first time. The perfect person. You're telling me anyone else in that locker room deserves it more than Becky? You've got to be out of your mind, because Becky's been performing the best for God knows how long. Now, honestly, if it were up to me, I thought the best idea would have been have Charlotte face Asuka in a rematch from last year's Mania and have Lynch versus Rousey main event. But, dude, this triple threat isn't main event worthy, and I'm going to tell you another reason why. It's a multi-woman match. Now, what would differentiate this multi-woman match from the multi-woman matches we've seen at WrestleMania 33, WrestleMania 32, WrestleMania 31, WrestleMania 30? Nothing. You could say Ronda's part of it, but Ronda was at Mania last year. That wasn't WrestleMania main event worthy. This year, it's just not WrestleMania main event worthy without a one-on-one between Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey. Now, how can we get Charlotte out of here now that Vince McMahon already announced that Charlotte is taking Becky's place? It's simple, honestly. I see Fastlane approaching. it's a little bit too late to build up to it for Elimination Chamber now, because Elimination Chamber is this Sunday. But I see Fastlane, instead of doing whatever you're doing, to say, chances are they're going to have Becky versus Charlotte again at Fastlane, and say, if Becky Lynch wins, she's added to the match. What I do is I'd say Becky versus Charlotte at Fastlane, winner faces Ronda Rousey one-on-one. That's it. And you have Becky win that match. It goes back to Ronda versus Becky. And then, have Charlotte face Asuka, have her have another good match, because Charlotte's a great talent. But this just isn't her year to main event. This belongs to Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey. And if WWE doesn't listen to the fans, then they should just have Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar main event if you're just going to involve Charlotte like that. I mean, personally, I already wanted Rollins versus Lesnar main event. Then I watched Becky Lynch's feud with Ronda, and I'm like, okay, this is the best thing on WWE TV right now. Becky deserves to main event this with Ronda. But now I'm just simply back to Rollins versus Lesnar if Charlotte is involved. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Please like, comment, click that subscribe button, and peace out, guys.